All right, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Most High. Yahweh Shai is the Son of the Most High, which is the true names of the Most High, the Son. Right, again, Yahweh is the Most High. Yahweh Shai is the Son of the Most High, which is the true names of the Most High and the Son. Right in here, in this lesson, I want to touch on a couple of things, really focusing on famine, right? Because famine is a major prophecy that's going to be fulfilled, and that's going to be manifested, if you will, onto the world, especially to Babylon the Great, which famine is going to be sent as a scourge for amendment. Scourge meaning punishment. Right, that you people may turn from your wickedness, but it's prophesied that y'all won't. Iniquity going to abound. People are going to betray each other. Cannibalism is coming back. Right, we're coming to a time like none other, if you will. Right, very, very pressing times. Now, give me 1 minute, and we're going to start the video. Alright, calm. Alright, start all over this lesson. I want to get 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown." And yeah, that sown places is concerning these storehouses, these stores, these supermarkets, like your local supermarkets, like, Walgreens, Safeways, even 7-Eleven. Other things that's around your places and stuff like that. These stores are going to appear unsown, right? Because these stores around us, around the local places of America, are the staff, are our staffs, if you will, that people lean on. Now, when these staffs are broken, meaning these storehouses are empty, what shall the people lean on? And that's when betrayal is going to go up. Anger, malice, iniquity shall abound. Cannibalism, murder, theft, etc. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." So these things are going to be found empty. Where there's going to be riots, fights, even murder. Now we know what happened during the whole pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. The whole thing with the scarcity of toilet paper. We seen how people were. Now it's going to be on a whole nother level when there's a scarcity of food. In fact, let's get the book of Matthew real quick. Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 10. It says, "And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." So yeah, many are being offended, or many are going to be offended, if you will. Right, during this time, right now the leaders of countries are being offended by each other, and that's going to start World War III. But really focusing on famine. Yeah, there's going to be betrayal between family members. House is going to be divided. There's going to be a house houses are going to be divided within itself. The country is going to be division in country. division in cities, division in houses. It says, verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And yeah, we see that right now. Right? The love of many is waxing cold. You know? To the point where people are murdering each other. Now, how much more when there's a lack of food, when you are in need? How much more when your survival is on the land? Survival is on the line. A Jake out there will kill you for a piece of paper. Now, how much more for food? For bread? For water? You know? Just to show, and also get another scripture to show the severity of the seriousness and the roughness of famine. This is the book of let's get this real quick. Salaki, bear with me. Trying to get one precept real quick. Probably in Salaki, bear with me. Let's get Luke real quick. Trying to find. This Luke chapter 23, verse 26. It says, and as they led him away, they laid hold upon him, upon one Simon, a Syrian, coming out of the Syrian, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it says coming out of the country. And on him they laid the cross, that he might bear it after Yahushua. Bear with me real quick while I see some real quick. Right? Continue reading. It says, verse 27, it says, and there followed him a great company of people, and of women which also bewailed and lamented him. It says, but Yahushua turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. Yeah, because during famine in these last days, during the Great Tribulation, man, these women and these young children are going to get it, man. That's just to show you the roughness and the seriousness that's going to be in these last days, man. Right? It says, during captivity and famine shall you beget children, loosely paraphrasing. So no one is going to be exempt. The older, the woman, the children, no one's going to be exempt. It says, for behold, the days are coming in the which they shall say, I'm back here. In the which they shall say, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck. So it's going to be, blessed are they that never give children. It says, then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us. So, you cannot run from it, man. No one's going to be exempt, but the elect are going to be exempt from that judgment, from that punishment, man. And that's just to show you the roughness of it. And I'm also going to make a part 2. Let's get this real quick. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26, or Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26. It says, and when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall, staff meaning what? The things that you lean on. That's what you lean on, staff. So these stores are what people lean on for survival, for food. Because not too many people are planting or have gardens. And those that have plantings and gardens are going to get their substance stolen from other men or from soldiers. But continue on. It says, and when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven. It says, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat and not be satisfied. So there's going to be food rationing to the point where you may eat, a morsel a day, which when you go into the word morsel, it means a small amount, a mouthful. So during famine, people are going to be eating their substance that they have preserved by a mouthful, man. By a mouthful, they're going to be eating their substance. And that's how that's how bad it's going to be. And then when they run out, they ain't gonna have nothing else. Then they gonna choose to what? Rob and kill for it, for food. People are gonna be wandering in the woods, through the pathways, through out the houses, looking for food, looking for any type of fruit. See, anything. Their tongue is going to cleave to the roof of their mouth. Their stomach is gonna grab, hold onto their rib cage. People are gonna be passing out, fainting because of the lack of food. And I truly believe this is gonna be cannibalism. Where in the ancient days there was cannibalism, where mothers will eat their children. So it's gonna be a negative vibration, if you will, in these last days. Negative energy, where the faces of the people are going to be darkened. Sad, sorrowful. There's gonna be no sound of matter of fact, let's get Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes, I'm gonna close off on this. I probably will make a part 2, Lord willing. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, chapter 12, verse 3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Yeah, it's gonna be a sad time, man. No more music. You know how, in the hoods, especially in New York, stuff like that, you'll come across music being played. Hey, all of that's gonna be turned off, man. You'll see joy and mirth, laughter, entertainment. All of that is gonna be darkened. It's gonna cease. It says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low." There's gonna be no more jobs. The economy going to collapse. It says, "And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird." Hey, people gonna rise up at the voice of the bird, man. They gonna be up just to be up, man. Cause ain't nothing, it's gonna be a sad time. The smiles you used to see is gonna be hang low, if you will. It says, "And all the daughters of music shall be brought low." So the daughters of music gonna be brought low. So it's gonna be a tough and a great pressing times, if you will. Close off in that. Double honors to the other apostles at Great Millstone on down. And peace and blessings on the elect. Salute, shalom to the fellow laborers in this truth. And all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom.